What's going on, YouTube? What's happening, X? We are live. We're back into it. I just got back from Las Vegas. Went out to Team Haas with zoomex. What an amazing, 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 amazing trip. What an amazing trip with my partner, zoomex. Guys, we are traders before we are influencers. And I tell you what, man, zoomex is the spot to be at. Tier 4 fees underneath the Coliseum. Tier 4, you don't have to trade $100 million in order to get Tier 4 fees to be a VIP. I do want to show my experience at the F1. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was my very first time. Very first time. Let's go ahead and we'll check it out real quick here. Let's go ahead and look at it. It was such a good experience, guys. Again, shout out to zoomex. They went ahead and they reposted it. They are my official trading partner, guys. And, you know, I try to make sure that the cranksters in the Coliseum are taken care of by getting VIP Tier 4 fees, which means that you do not need to trade $100 million in order to be taken care of and trade like a pro. Lock it in with the Coliseum. We're just going to look at a couple of photos here from my time at the F1 races. I said massive shout out to zoomex and the Team Haas for the unreal hospitality. All right, from the garage to the pit lanes, to the food, to the suite. Guys, we're just going to look at a handful of these here. Again, VIP passes. Everything was absolutely taken care of. We can see that the Team Haas suite, we were actually in the pit, in the garage with the team, looking at everything live. What an amazing experience. Again, shout out to Team Haas. Man, young Ollie Behrman. Shout out to Ollie Behrman and Ocon. This young man here, 20 years old. A 20-year-old F1 driver. Amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. He ended up finishing out in 9th and 10th for Ocon and Ollie Behrman. Young champion right there, guys. 20 years old. 20-year-old champion. I mean, dude, the dude's amazing. Just to be out there with the team. You guys can see a lot of crazy food, man. I tell you what, there's some things that I just definitely won't eat, and there's some things that I definitely will eat. And at least getting to experience them was pretty cool. Super, super cool. I mean, we got some fish here. Let's just take a couple minutes to look at this. Got some crazy looking tuna. We got some tenderloin. A whole bunch of champagne. You guys can see the team back there in the team suite. All kinds of fancy desserts here. Again, we got Ocon. We have Ollie Behrman. It's me and Ollie right there. And then again, getting inside of the garage, guys. Look at this. We were on the car right there. In the garage, in the pit. Look at these guys. It's amazing. Huge shout out guys. At the zoomex. See how fast these guys are swapping out the tires when the racers are rolling through. Super, super cool, guys. Again, shout out to zoomex. Shout out to the team. Excellent time, guys. Excellent, excellent time. Let's go ahead and let's look at some Bitcoin. Is it a Bitcoin breakout or is it a fake out? Last week, before I went on my little trip, I told you guys that Bitcoin is just dying. It's just going to ask for a green week. And you know what? I kept saying, guys, it's very easy for Bitcoin to do a $7,000 move. And what do you know? 80,000 up to 89. Look at that. There's your $7,000 move. Does it stick? Are we breaking out? Is it a fake out, guys? I know that everybody and their mom is waiting to short this. I know that we have our chart where we can look at this, and every single time we've had any of these little pumps, it is shorting territory. I just got to say, if any of your favorite influencers out there are telling you that we are so back, you know, making exceptions for the continuous bull run, I would plead the case. Be careful. Be very, very, very careful. Bitcoin was it is time for Bitcoin to have a small rally after this massive bloodbath that we just had all the way down to $80,000. I'm telling you guys, yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm going to read some of the chats. That's good, man. You know, great morning stream in the group. I did a 4-hour stream in the Coliseum where we took it was my first day back. Still trying to recover. But we, you know, first day back inside of the Coliseum, we smacked I smacked what, $1,500 in the Coliseum. We took hype. I can show you guys how we entered that trade, why we took the trade, and a lot of the members absolutely killed it. Yesterday, I traded hype for almost $6,000. I was posting all of those P&Ls. We had an amazing range on hype. Hyperliquid has been on fire. Bitcoin, you know, we had a clear. We were bound to have a good little streak, guys. Bitcoin is in a bloodbath right now. It was. Look at this. But again, be very cautious. Any of your favorites out there telling you that we're so back and making exceptions to the rule, keep telling you that guys, we are in bear territory right now. This bull market isn't happening unless we recover over $102,000. This is shorting territory. Shorting, all right? Bitcoin has targets right now of down to 50 to 60 grand, somewhere in this box right in here. Now, it's not just going to be all bearishness. That's not what I'm saying. I am not 100% bearish. I'm just telling you guys that be very, very cautious with your expectations for your trades. Be very, very cautious with your expectations. We just had an $8,000 move. Bitcoin just moved from $80,000 to $89,000. Big move for Bitcoin. All right. Let's go over a handful of different targets where I think she's going. What I wanted to see Bitcoin do really from here to here, we are in. Look at it's perfect. During this morning stream, I said, guys, we're probably going to come up to this just local golden pocket. All we do is we pull it from the 93.7, 93.800s. Let's round up down to our new local bottom of 80,600s. And you can see, look at the clear rejection here, guys, at this golden pocket. What we want to see now, all right, what we want to see now is can Bitcoin come in and, you know, maintain over $85,000. This is what I want to see. It's not all, we need to climb on out of this if we even have a shot. I want to see Bitcoin work its way out of this mess. All right. Work its way out of this mess. And what do I mean by that? You know, we come down to 80 grand. We go up to 89. Can we flip 83 to 85 into support? Then we flip 89 into support and then make our way up to $98,000. The ultimate target is going to be 98 to 102,000. We have some big targets, guys. But again, we are not in the clear yet. It's good that Bitcoin finally is climbing on out of here. If you wanted to buy Bitcoin over 100 grand, you got an opportunity to buy it below 85. There's a lot of bags out there that are really excited to add some Bitcoin to their price action. Razorback, yep, hype was a flat runner. Great call. It was a good trade, Razorback. It was a great trade. We're gonna go over a bunch of different altcoins, Bitcoin analysis. But right now, again, Bitcoin, I want to see it try to recover over 85 grand and hold. I want to see it back test 85. This morning we covered the CME gap all the way down to 85,200. This was just from Friday. Monday opened, we came right down, filled the gap, had a nice little pop. But again, simple trading is the best trading. Pull the fib from this 93,800 down to our new local low, and look how perfect it is. We came directly into it, guys. It was too perfect. Too perfect. Almost systematic, huh? So again, I'd be saying if Bitcoin right now can put in, we could even say that from here to here, something like this, Bitcoin has got a little travel going. I want to see Bitcoin maintain over $85,000. I do think that sometime tonight, I think we come back down to 85 grand. And then we need to see if Bitcoin's going to either take the lows. Are we going to take the lows here and here for a double bottom down at 80 grand? Or do we come back down just to at least 85K and then roll on out? That way we have a low, higher low, and then we can try to get up into these 90s, 92s, 94s, 95, somewhere up in here. That's kind of my targets for Bitcoin to the upside. I do not think that Bitcoin has the juice. I do not think that Bitcoin has the juice to get above $100,000. That's just me. Again, prove me wrong, Bitcoin. I'm just going to tell you right now, I do not think that Bitcoin has the juice to rip by 100 G's. With that being said, though, guys, I am a scalp trader. And Bitcoin right now is stuck between a range of 80. What more could we ask for? Me personally, I would prefer a Bitcoin range between $80,000 and $90,000. You know, give the Coliseum and myself a range like this. And I tell you what, we will annihilate it. We will kill it during these altcoins. We will kill every single move all the way up in this area. I'm telling you, I would prefer, me personally, a range like this than just ups and downs. Any of these big moves, I do not want. And that's just for my personal trading style. I don't want a crazy move up. I don't want a crazy move down. The cranksters want a sideways action where we can trade. All right. That way you're not trying to guess a perfect bottom, a perfect top. You know, Bitcoin is so volatile, you know the works. If we have a range, an established range, then we can make some really, really, really good trades, guys. And that's what the Coliseum is all about. This is what I teach for the CryptoCrank Radical Scalp method. But that's all we're waiting for is a range like that. Excellent example. My number one coin that I have been just absolutely annihilating trades is Hyperliquid. You guys can see before today's big move, this didn't exist on the chart just yet. All of this didn't exist. This range right here, boom, 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 right back down. We longed. The cranksters in the cranksters trading Coliseum, we absolutely obliterated this trade. Came right back down once, twice, 3 times. This is what you want. You want good established ranges that we can trade. In the cranksters trading Coliseum, we are not biased towards a bullish or bearish narrative. We just want an established range for us to trade, and we can kill it, guys. You guys can make a lot of money in these ranges. Absolutely kill it. All right. So again, Hyperliquid has been one of the tokens that we've been trading. It's been very, very, very strong. $30 was the call that we gave, just a tad underneath $30. I said, guys, I'm taking this. I had a little over 100 grand into this trade here. I layered in right here as we came up. I layered out. We came back to support. I layered all of it back in. We came up to the top. I layered out. We came back to the bottom. I layered back in. We came back up to the top. I layered out. And this is how you have absolutely banger trades. Again, I always, when we get up to the top of these ranges, I keep 75% out of the trade. And then I leave 25% in case something like this happens. So that way, that 25%, I promise you, will bang out more than that 75% that you TP'd out on those profits. So again, excellent trades on Hyperliquid. I would say Ethereum too, guys. Ethereum is beautiful. Ethereum on a macro level. You guys can see here, we came directly. I'm talking, guys. Ethereum is probably one of the prettiest charts. Man, that's some good trading. Yep, it was great. It's an excellent range. Again, Court, I'm going to read one of the chats here. We do not care. We are not biased towards a direction. We are not bullish. We are not bearish. Give the Cranksters Trading Coliseum a range for us to just scalp. And I'm telling you that you can make a year's worth of money in a couple weeks. You can make a month's worth of money in a couple of days in those 24 to 48 hour ranges. These are excellent trade setups, guys. Excellent trades. On Ethereum, this is probably one of the only tokens other than we only have two that have hit these ranges. Only two altcoins, guys. Only two altcoins have hit these amazing ranges on a macro level, and that's going to be Ethereum and Solana. If we look at Ethereum, I pulled this fib from our bear market low. I'm talking to the bottom. Look at this. 1373 to our new all-time high. 49, what is our all-time high on this candle here? 49.57, 49.58. And if you guys see here, from the tops to the lows, we come down directly to the golden pocket, and now we are getting a bounce. This is what you want to see. This is what Bitcoin needs to do. We need to, you guys can see, if we go to just a pattern, we can come up, low, new high, higher low, bang. Now let's rip. But it's all going to be based off of Biddy. Later on in the stream, we're also going to be looking at BTC pairs. If we are to see an alt season, I think that Bitcoin does not have the juice, but I do think that maybe in the next 2 months, from literally now until probably the end of January, we could see the alt season. But we need to follow the smart money. We need to be looking at BTC pairs, ETH BTC, Sol BTC, BNB BTC, XRP BTC. We need to see if all of this profit taking from Bitcoin, all right, we want to see if all of this profit taking from Bitcoin, and this is profit taking, guys. This is profit taking. Bitcoin's big move right here is not your typical retail selling. We've seen the Bitcoin outflows. This is whales and entities taking a lot of fucking profits. Money, baby. These guys are taking money. The only people left right here are bag holders. That's it. They rinsed out all the leverage. They've rinsed out all the longs. They've rinsed them out, guys. Cinched them and made them bleed, baby. These are bag holders. That's all that's left. These are bag holders. That's it. Now we want to see if these whales and entities are going to try to multiply their money in altcoins. And so we're going to be going over that as well, because it's now or never, guys. Typical 4-year cycle theory is right now. It's right now. The next 2 months for your altcoins, it's where it's going to be. Bitcoin does not need to put it in a new all-time high for these altcoins to run. Trillions of dollars was just yanked out of the market. It's time for them to make extra money, and we need to try to follow the smart money, and that's what I'm going to try to help you guys do. So again, Ethereum is beautiful. If we look at ETH, we have our bear market low, higher low again on a golden pocket. We're slowly, if we come back down into here, guys, this is a great, great, great setup to take an entry. If you're not already in, I did give this call into the Cranksters Trading Coliseum. Let's go ahead and I'll show you guys. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of the Coliseum. Let's go over here. Let's close this out. Stop screen. Let's try this again, guys. Let's hit share screen. Let's go to window. All right, here we go. Let's go over to Crank's TA. This is how I give my calls. This is how I update the Coliseum on what I'm thinking on our trades. We can go to November 16th. It's very cut and dry. We have two scenarios for a bounce on ETH, local and macro. Local entries, if BTC can hold 92 to 95K level ETH, it's going to be 3,065, 3110 with targets up to 35. On the macro entry, okay, macro entry is going to be 2635, 2749. And if we, again, we just go right back over. You guys can see this, right? I want to make sure that you guys are able to, oops, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now I can show you guys. Sorry about that. So just go ahead and read that, and I'll show you. Again, these are the scenarios right here for Bitcoin. And this was our macro levels. Macro levels for a much deeper 2635, right down to the golden pocket, directly down to the golden pocket. These are excellent, excellent, excellent macro trades. If you believe a bull run's coming, this is where you want to be longing. Point blank. All right, so again, just showing you guys this is how we do our calls. All right, we have Solana. Look at this. Entries at 129, 130 with entries of a wick down to 119, 121. XRP longs from 191 to 205. Guys, we were very, 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 very close. We're never going to be spot on to the dollar. But to have a game plan when price action finally gets there is the goal. Let's get back over here and I can show you. Let's get back over here to TradingView. So I did show you guys again. Look right down to the targets for Ethereum. 26, right there. Bang, 2635, guys, directly to the target. The Coliseum is calling them. We are calling them right now. All right. And as a trader, all of you just need to be prepared for every possibility. We don't know. Nobody freaking know. Nobody effing knows where the price is going to go. Your influencers, your top traders don't know. All we could do is put out the content to where, you know what, when the price gets down to that area, you're not surprised. You have a game plan. You have a game plan on probabilities. All right. Are you going to take the trade? Good risk management. When we get down here, excellent trade on Ethereum. I have targets right now for our first rejection on ETH is going to be up towards, let's just delete this, 32s. If we can get over 3 grand, 32s, 3320s, 3290s, 3320s. This is going to be our first big rejection. You can see that Ethereum is still in this massive downtrend. This makes sense that we come right up to this golden pocket, kind of get vacuum sucked right up into there. Excellent trade. If you guys are inside of this at 2635. I told you 2 altcoins. There's only 2. Excuse me. There's only 2 that have come down to these exact areas. On Solana, I just showed you guys the macro targets was literally going to be at 121, 119 on a wick. Reason being, you guys can see this is a massive area where all of the whales have been longing Bitcoin. Here we go. All of the whales have been longing Bitcoin. Let's blow this up for you guys. Look at Solana. Every single time we come down into this area between 119, 117 up to 123s, this is the area to just long. You long the shit out of Solana. Keep your stop losses right underneath 110. Excellent trades. Look, every single time we come down to this area here, perfect again. Targets right now are going to be right up to 150 on Sol. Targets are going to be up to 150 on Sol. If Solana and these altcoins, if Bitcoin was to break down and does not hold 80 grand, then I would say that we go for a big liquidity sweep right underneath this 110. And I hate to say it, guys, 80 bucks is going to be your Solana target. $80. $80 Solana. If you guys notice on Solana and some of these altcoins that have really good price action, really good narratives, top alts, they have some pretty, because they came up so high from $10, you know, Solana from $10 up to 300. It is free fall. None of this price action has been touched. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get that low on Solana, but I do think that we just got to take it level by level. We got to take the trades. All right. We have to take the trades. And Solana at this area was huge. It was a big hitter. Huge hitter. XRP was the big darling today. I said 190. We dipped way below that actually at 180. Not way below, but 190 on the wicks right here. I do like how out of all the coins, XRP did take a lot of this liquidity right in here. Look at how deep it wicked. All the way down to 182. So it stopped out a lot of these longs that are still sitting in here. I do like that on XRP. And because it did that, look, it actually ran. It ran much harder than the rest. It ran, sheesh, percentage-wise, 25% to Solana's. Let's just see. Let's just compare percentages. Yeah, look, 25% to Solana's 14. Ethereum, 14%. XRP was the play, man. XRP had a much stronger run when it swiped all that liquidity. A 25% play to everybody else's 14%. That's what happens whenever we swipe a lot of this liquidity, flush everybody out, flush them all out. Strong pump on XRP. I would also say, too, if you're not in any trades right now, we pumped so hard throughout today, and these altcoins pumped so hard that you need to sit back. I'd be waiting for at least a decent 2-3% pullback, maybe take the longs before we continue back up. But really, it's all up to Bitcoin right now. We need to see if 85 grand is going to stick. We do need to see if $85,000 is going to end up sticking. What's going on, Steven? Man, that's some good trading. Are we long or short now? The longs were this morning. Right now, we are being patient. Like I was saying, I would be very patient on the next trades. This is short in territory, guys. Bitcoin, this is short in territory. When you look at Bitcoin from here to here, I mean, just clear as day. This is short in territory, guys. I want to see what Bitcoin's going to do. I want to see if Bitcoin is going to at least hold 85 grand, 84 grand. It is don't get the price action confused, because again, what I mean by that, 85 grand. Well, guys, this is like a 2%, 3% move down. It's nothing for Bitcoin. It is nothing for Bitcoin to get right back down to $85,000, $82,000 very, 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 very easily. So be very cautious on some of these channels telling you that we're so back and Bitcoin's recovering. No, Bitcoin was it's time for Bitcoin to at least have a green week. We cannot just be bleeding out like this. Even during a bear market, if we were to go out here to, let's just say BTC, let's go out to the bear market, like a real bear market. Let's go zoom in all the way out. Let's go to a weekly. Look at this. Even on big. This is in November of 21. Look at this. In November of 21, we went from 33 to 45. This is Bitcoin it is time for Bitcoin to have a bullish couple weeks, and it can continue down. Absolutely. So be very cautious. This can absolutely happen right here. All right. This can absolutely happen. Look, bleeding out. It's time for Bitcoin to at least have a bullish week. It's been a bloodbath. All right. It's been a bloodbath, guys. So, I mean, just very, very simple to see. Look at that. When Bitcoin dumps so hard, it's bound to have this is on the weekly. It's bound to have a green week. It's bound to have a green couple of weeks. It's bound to have a green couple of weeks. That does not mean that we're going back to all-time highs. I really don't think Bitcoin recovers back over 102. I do think that the top is in. There's probably an 80% chance that the top is in. 126 based off of the 4-year cycle, but next couple of months, we're really going to know. We're really going to know. Again, I'm not bearish. I'll be happy as can be. I'm still in my short from 124,800. I'm still in my short. Let's keep expect to knock out some shorts and continue down. Yep, absolutely. I do expect Bitcoin to squeeze, and it can absolutely come on down. We've seen it. It can squeeze, come on down. All right. This is just, it's bound to happen, guys. So just have your expectations for your longs, have your expectations for your shorts. Try to catch somewhere close to these areas. Everything else is mid chop. But I do like, again, I only like the 2 altcoins right now. I only like 2. Now that we've looked at ETH and SOL, I'm really going to focus on them during this stream. And the reason being, let's go to ETH BTC. If nobody makes me bleed my own blood. A little dodgeball. Let's look at ETH BTC. Look at this. All right, look at this. I like this. I think that ETH BTC is almost in for a bottom. We want to see this thing do one more final. We can see it's still in the downtrend, a perfect downtrend. This is ETH BTC, guys. One last final flush, maybe down to 0.2, 0.3. And then I think that if we see an alt season, it's time to load up, which means one more final flush very soon. And then something magical happens. Look at this. Look at this. Excuse me. Let's look at this from the previous cycle. Again, ETH BTC. If we are going to have an alt season, it's right now. Right now is where you need to be focused on your BTC pairs. I just explained to you that Bitcoin, all the whales, all the entities taking trillions of dollars worth of profit out of the Bitcoin market, out of the total market cap of crypto, altcoins, everything. Bitcoin just went from 126 to 80 grand. If there is a time for an alt season, it is going to be in the next 2 months. Start paying attention to BTC pairs, ETH BTC, BNB BTC, SOL BTC. All right. Look what happens when it bottoms. Look, and it's violent, guys. Look at this. This is what I want. One more final. Look at what happens. Look at what happens right here. I pull a fib from this low at 0.2 all the way up here to 0.4. We have our final flush. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Nobody else is talking about this. Just your boy Crank, all right? Let me give you some hopium for your fucking altcoins. Look at this, all right? February, March, right in here. Look at this. January. We come down. We had a green week. This is the weekly. We had a green week. Final flush right down into this golden pocket. Oops. Final flush into this golden pocket. Again, ETH BTC. Bang, baby. Look at this. That's what you want to see right here. One more. We can see it. Perfect. Right here. One more final flush. Come on down to this golden pocket right in here. One more final flush right into this. And then let's pull a bars pattern and get you all excited. Let's pull a bars pattern, guys, and get you all. Let's get you all excited. We want to see something like that. One more final flush. And bang. That's what you wanted. This is how an alt season starts on your Ethereum pair, guys. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Look at, again, nobody else is talking about your BTC pairs. I'm not looking at Bitcoin and saying, oh, Bitcoin recover. I'm saying, okay, Bitcoin, you just rallied your ass over the last 2 years from 15,000 to 126,000. Now let's see if it's time for a alt season. All right, let's see. And again, look at that. This is perfect. This is perfect. One more final flush down, and then bang. And when it happens fast, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, which is a month. 7 weeks is almost 2 months. You can blast out of here and have your alt season. That's what you want to see, is this right here. ETH or BTC ETH. You want to see BTC pairs rock and roll. Now's your time. I need to see if the chat has any questions about what I'm talking about. We're going to make sure that you guys understand that you need to be looking and adding to TradingView your BTC pairs, not just your Tether pairs. We're getting there, Hassan. We're getting there, dude. We're going to do Solana next because it looks amazing. And I'm going to compare what a altcoin to BTC looks like in a proper manner, and BNB is the way to look at it. This is what you want to happen. So again, it is right now. We are in the time frame in the next 2 months, guys, 2-3 months. This is what needs to take place with all those juicy BTC profits from all those whales and entities. Be prepared for this right here. All right. Let's show you what a proper transition from Bitcoin to an altcoin looks like. Let's look at BNB BTC. Bang. This is what you want to see. You want to see the bottom, and then it cooks, baby. You want to see it just bleed out, rinse everything out, and look what they did. Look what they did. Perfect. Blitzed. BNB is looking juicy. It's now flipping this into support. I would say that BNB is also a prime token. Prime. All right? Prime. Let's look at Sol BTC. Sol BTC. All right? It's also bottoming. It is also bottoming. This looks very good. All right? We have this double bottom action here. We want to see when this does this double bottom action here like this, we kind of come down one more time, and then look, same thing. We blitz, guys. Start looking at your BTC pairs. Start looking at ETH BTC, Sol BTC, Link BTC. I wouldn't be looking at Cardano. Just me. I'm looking at coins right now like Solana, AVAX, Ethereum, even XRP BTC. Look at this. This is good, guys. This is really good. This is what you want to see. We want to see these things bottom out against Bitcoin, and then those whales take all of those profits and just blast your altcoins. This is where the money comes from, guys. This is where all the money comes from. That this is bottoming. Maybe we get that triple bottom right underneath here. One more time, one more final flush, guys. And then literally between December, January, February, bang, one more time up to here. Be prepared. Be prepared for your BTC pairs. All right? Does that make sense? You can catch along on Zcash right now. Just bounced, trending on socials. I think it's got a nice pump. Maybe it does. Zcash has been kind of bucking the system. Those privacy coins have been really bucking the system. But again, look at that. We got Sol BTC. Excellent. Lines up. Sol is also hitting on the tether pair. All right, on the tether pair. Rinsed them out. This is looking good. If we do it one more time right into here, guys, look. We can bounce, come up one more time, and then roll out. Just have expectations for the trades. Have expectations for the trades, guys. Let's also look at another major token, XRP BTC. Look at this. Look at this. It's ripping, guys. This is looking really good. It is ripping. You guys do understand what BTC pairs means when I'm telling you. It means that your favorite whales, if you know them, your favorite entities are offloading Bitcoin into an altcoin. That's what you want. Who gives a fuck if Bitcoin puts in a new all-time high? Who cares? We're traders. We want to see a range if we're going to trade. We're trying to follow the smart money right now, and it's against your BTC pairs if we're going to see an alt season at this late stage of the game. Does that make sense? I hope so, guys, because this is straight knowledge right here. This is what you guys need to be hearing. This is what you guys need to be hearing. Getting prepared for if this scenario happens, because again, this is where those massive gains come into play. This is where these massive gains come into play. But look at BTC or XRP BTC looking juicy. This is looking good. Let's try it. Remember that big downtrend that I keep talking about? Look at this. Breaking out. If we go to ETH BTC, it hasn't happened yet. This is just perfect. Look at this. Perfect. This has a pattern to break out to the upside. This has a pattern. Let's go to a parallel channel here. Bang, bang, bang. This has a pattern. One last time. One more flush, just like I told you guys. And then this has a pattern just to break out. And when ETH BTC breaks out, it breaks out violently. Violently, guys. Let's also look at Link BTC. It is on life support right now. Just to let you guys know, it is on it's on straight life support. So yeah, the whales are not going into Link. They're not. Your whales aren't going into Link right now. This thing's on life support, so let's all just have a quiet moment for it. They are not doing it. I mean, I think one more flush down here at this number, whatever this is, so many zeros. But if you guys noticed, XRP looking good, Ethereum looking good, BNB looking good, Solana looking good. This is what you want to see. They have not started rotating into any chain link. ADA, BTC, you guys think that one's bad? Life support right now for Cardano. Life support. All right, look at that. Pay close attention, everyone. You're getting massive alpha here. If you want this more often, straight to the point, no bullshit, come join the Coliseum. Thank you, Steven. Absolutely, you guys. Everybody should be inside of the Cranksters Trading Coliseum. If you're just joining us, I'm CryptoCrank. I go live inside of the Coliseum. I go live in the gateway to the Coliseum, which is my free channel. If you guys can please like all of the content, man. It takes a lot for me to come out of my shell, to come out and kind of tell you that normally I'm just trading and I'm doing me, man. I don't look at a billion different people's opinions. I don't do any of that, guys. I stick to what I know. I stick to my game plan. I try to teach exactly what I'm telling you guys. You know, it's taken a lot for me to come out to want to start a come out and do this content for you guys so I can blow up my trading channel. So if you guys like the content, please like, subscribe, follow on X. Greatly appreciate it. And again, this is massive alpha right now, guys. If you guys want if you want a alt season, these are the pairs that you need to be looking at. There we go. That's a good one. Let's look at Aster BTC because you might just be onto something. But me personally, I got a secret on this one. So look, look at Aster BTC. It's not even on Binance. So here's the secret to Aster, Razorback. You ready for this? You got to go to Aster BNB. Let's see. Oh, they don't have a pair? Oh, I'm fucking floored. I thought it would have been inside trading, dude. Aster BNB, there's not a pair. Get out of here. I figured they would have been blasting BNB right into it because they even have ETH BNB. Dude, do these pairs not even exist anymore? Back in the day when I was on Binance, dude, everything had a pair against BNB. No way. Even I'm learning something right now. But Aster doesn't have a pair against BTC. There it is. But it's too new. Let's see this real quick. God damn. I really thought that this bad boy would have had. This can't be it. Your authenticness, that's a good word right there, will attract people, bro, straight up. Well, I hope you guys like the content, man. I'm here. I'm going to be here during the bear market. I'm going to be here during the bull markets. I'm going to be here trading. This is what I do for a living, guys. I'm going to be here. like I said, I'm just coming out of my shell now to give you guys content. We've been blowing up. I've gained almost 1,600 followers on YouTube in 4 or 5 months. I appreciate it. Again, if you guys can just like and subscribe and join the Telegram. The Telegram is blowing up. I post a lot of ideas. I post a lot of trade setups. I am not a call group. It's just there's so many trades and a lot of things that are going on that you guys can take them, but you're going to understand in the Coliseum how to have proper risk management, the style of trading that I'm presenting you guys. There's a lot of it. It all goes into a formula on how to be right. And if you're wrong, there's also a formula on how to protect yourself. You got to protect your money. I got to play around with this real quick because Aster. Me personally, I think that they're going to annihilate Aster. Me personally, I think these guys are going to freaking cook Aster. I think it's going to blitz, man. This is on Binance. I think Aster is going to rip. I think it's going to rip so hard, just like BNB. I really do. I think this is looking pretty good. If it comes down one more time, CZ came out and said he's only publicly said that there was 2 coins that he there's only 2 coins. You guys want to see Max Verstappen? Yep. Call him amazing traders. Just say, yeah, I ain't here to make money off you guys, bro. I'm here to tell you, though, get into zoomex because I am going to change that. I give tier 4 fees to everybody on the exchange. Tier 4 fees through the Coliseum, guys. Tier 4 fees for spot, for futures, tier 4. All right. But I do think that Aster is going to absolutely cook, man. CZ came out and said that this is the only public coin that he's purchased next to BNB. It's got a lot going for it. I do think that that they're gonna cook. That they're gonna cook Aster. I like this. I think there's a good trade here on Aster. I think Aster can rip all the way back up to $1.37. I think that they could pull it off. But I am floored that there's not a because you can go to ETH BNB. No, you can't, dude. What the fuck? Let's go to BTC BNB. Did they remove all of these pairs? Look, they have BTC BNB. I'm floored. I'm going to play around with these and then I'll do another video on this. So, and again, look at BNB BTC. This thing was cooking, baby. This thing was ripping. This is what you want to see to your altcoins. This is what you want to see to Ethereum. This is almost identical. Look at this. If we go here to ETH BTC, look at this. This is almost identical here. We're just getting started. We want to see on the daily here. And this is ETH BTC. It's coiling up, guys. This is our final drop, man. I think that ETH BTC is going to start this rally. Same thing here. Kind of dropped. Bang. He is, dude. And I don't know if that's, James Wynn's saying that Hyperliquid. He's saying that Hyperliquid Aster is going to $12. You know what, dude? I've seen 2 good trades from that fucker, dude. I've only seen 2. Bitcoin and Zcash. His Zcash short is printing and his BTC short is printing. But the dude's been liquidated 40 fucking times for hundreds of millions of dollars. So I don't know, boy. I don't know, dude. I don't have hundreds of millions to give a fuck like that. So I'm going to stick to my ranges. I'm going to stick to my ranges and I'm going to follow him because I do think I couldn't believe it, man. I'm a CryptoFace fan. I've been following Face for 6-7 years. I'm one of his mods. I'm a mod to almost every crypto channel out there. And I got to be honest with you. I couldn't believe, CryptoFace doing these $20 million trades, $15, $20 million trades. And I thought, oh my gosh, dude, I want to do that one day. And dude, what an idol. And then all of a sudden, James Nguyen comes out on Hyperliquid and does a $340 million trade. You kidding me? $340 million with leverage? $30 million at 40x leverage? Whoo! Just when you thought you seen it all, folks. Bull market of 2025. James Nguyen's the name. Comes out and banger, dude. Does a $1 billion trade. 50 mil at 40x leverage or whatever it is for almost $1 billion in leverage. And gets wiped out. Pretty sick. I'm just saying. Pretty sick. I like stuff like that. I like being surprised. In the world of day trading, guys, you're all gonna be what's up, baby? You guys are gonna learn to be Come here. You guys want to see Solana? I show you guys Solana almost every there's Sol, baby. This is my little Frenchie. This is my little Frenchie girl. This is little Solana. She's a happy little thing. She's tiny. She's like 20 weeks old. She's a little baby. Little Sol. Sol, baby. Oh, what the fuck? She's a happy little girl. Let's keep looking at some other projects here. Let's see. You guys keep saying that all these projects are ripping. But yeah, amazing to see. Let's see. Let's look at some trades, guys. Maybe we could take a couple of live trades here while we're doing this. We've been live for almost an hour. Let's see if we can get any live trades here. If you guys can, though, while I'm looking for a live trade setup, like the content for me real quick. Take 2 minutes just to do it. Follow me on X. Follow me on X real quick. Follow me on YouTube. And then let's get over here to zoomex and let's see if we could pop off a couple trades, huh? I think we covered a lot of the main projects, guys. If there's anything else you would like me to chart, I really wanted to go over the BTC pairs. You guys need to be prepared for these. Please add all of the BTC pairs, all of your favorite altcoins against BTC, and start watching those for a bottom. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's still tanking. Somebody was saying Aster's ripping. Had a nice pump, but it's pulling back on. Let's see here. No, I did not purchase that coin during a pre-sale, buddy. I don't really buy that kind of stuff. I don't buy that stuff. I bought a lot of Chainlink. Bought a lot of Link. I have all of those out there. Man, I look at AVAX. Oh, that's what I needed to look at. AVAX, BTC. Golly, these altcoins, man. You know, when we look at go out to the weekly, god dang, dude, we are at the baseline. We're at the freaking baseline of AVAX right here against BTC, guys. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. Well, I can tell you that when we look at 3 different coins against the BTC pair, we can honest to God say that ADA, Chainlink, and AVAX are on fucking life support. Like straight up, huh? I'm talking straight up life support. When you're looking at them against BTC pairs, dude, not good. But they say, you know, when they don't look good, that's the time to buy. So if you, I'm a fan of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Avalanche, Solana. That's about it. I am thinking that at man, dude, he's thinking Aster's at $1.16. He thinks it's going to $12. This dude thinks it's going to $12 or 12 cents below entry lows. God bless him, dude. What does he know that we don't, huh? I don't know about that. God dang, dude. I don't know about that. Let's go ahead and share tab. See if we can catch any live trades here. Bitcoin's still dumping. What's Solana doing here? When you zoom out, guys, this is high price territory, man. This stuff is priced high. It pumped all day today. It pumped all day today. I'd be kind of cautious of longing any of this stuff. One thing that has absolutely been ripping has been gold. Our channel, my channel, is very, very, very big on trading gold, guys. When in doubt, trade XAU. I'm going to be posting. Let me go ahead and post. Let me go ahead and post the Cranksters Trading Coliseum, copy link. What kind of content? The type of content that you're seeing right now, dude. How to trade. My style of trading. Let's go ahead and post this. If you guys would like to sign up with zoomex and trade gold with us, we are a big channel of trading gold. When in doubt, pick a subtle market and trade some gold. Gold, you guys can see here, has just been awesome. We've made some amazing trades on gold. And the ticker's under XAU. XAU. Get inside of the free Telegram, man. Get inside of the gateway to the Coliseum. It's my free Telegram. Get in, get familiar with everybody, and then eventually make your way over into the Coliseum. So again, it's the gateway to the Coliseum, and then the Coliseum. Everything right now, you guys, is in free fall. Again, I don't short mid chop. If I was to take a short before I came on, it'd be somewhere up here. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be playing in this mid chop with Bitcoin for a trade. Would love to take a trade live with you guys, but what do we got on this account? We got a 21 grand. We got $21,000. 21 grand here on zoomex. Let's look at BNB. I've been trading a lot of Hyperliquid, man. Hyperliquid's been a good project to trade. I don't know what Nikolai is saying here. It's like he's trying to talk to me. I don't like this song either, dude. Let's pick something else. Put it all on the Yeezy coin. Yeah, dude, I don't buy any of that stuff. Now, I made a ton of money on WorldFi. I liked WorldFi. We were able to get in on WorldFi. We put it all on WorldFi. Just kidding. Made like a lot of money on WorldFi. What's up with Biddy? Are we finally getting a little bit of a pump here? Or are we just gonna just roll over and dump? Like, notice how XRP, this is what I was telling you guys. When you come down and take all that liquidity, man, it pumps way harder. But look, it's up 9-10% to everything else at 5%. XRP cooked, baby. It was ripping. But again, look, Bitcoin's in free fall right now. I'd say Bitcoin comes somewhere down into the 86s, somewhere in the 86s before it makes its next big move. Made a killing on XRP today. Yeah, ran right on. Yes, you can. The Coliseum. You guys want to know what the Coliseum is? When I thought about creating my channel, you guys ever watch Gladiator? You guys know the Coliseum. You're fighting for your freedom. You are in the Coliseum to fight for your freedom, man. If you guys realize that only like 1 out of like 10,000 traders actually make it, out of 1 out of 10,000, the odds are against you. What do you think the odds were to survive in the Coliseum? The fucking same. I'm here to tell you, man, that the Coliseum is about getting your freedom, learning, trading, training, not trading, training. Learning the strategy, proper risk management, controlling emotions, the psychology. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if we can take any of this stuff. I'd like to get in a couple little trades here with you guys, but Bitcoin is in free fall. Don't want any part of this right now. Maybe if Bitcoin comes down here, we can find our altcoin and we can long it, because Bitcoin will get a bounce somewhere down in here. Like I said, 86s. I'll read some of your guys'. The emotion is the hardest thing to master. Yes, it is. You know, I really enjoyed on my trip. I love taking trips. And the reason being is I cleanse my mind. And when I come back, I am not biased towards any direction. I don't give an F if we're bullish or bearish. I take the charts for the day that I'm going to trade. I dial it in because I'm not... Guys, when you guys are watching Bitcoin free fall below 93, 88, 85, what's in your head? Oh my God, we're going to 60. We're going to $70,000. Bitcoin's dead. Guys, I don't do that. I'm not freaking out. I love taking time off so that way when I come back, I can establish my ranges. I can say, you know what? Hey, I'm going to take these ranges. But the emotions are super, super hard. Also, over trading will blow your account. If you guys smacked a bunch of trades today with me, I see a lot of my my premium members in the chat. Guys, you guys killed it today. There's no need to overtrade. No need to overtrade. There's no need to overtrade. That's another thing. Make your money and walk on out of here. And 7:30 is normally some of the best trading hours that I have, guys. 7:30. So in the next hour and a half, 2 hours. In the next 2 hours is normally a really good time to trade. How can I join the Coliseum to learn? I just posted it there, brother. Hold on. Here you go. I'll post it for everybody if you guys would like to join the gateway to the Coliseum. There you go. Good to have you in there. Good to have you. Mazurkers. What's up with Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin finally doing something? Let's see here. Let's go to hype. I've been making a lot of money on hype, guys. A lot. I've been liking It's been almost $7,000-8,000 in 2 days. I was trading it on my phone, man. 1x leverage, putting 100 grand at a time in. Those hyper liquid trades, man, have just been killer. I'm just going to be floating around on all of these. We've been streaming for about an hour. Look at that. I'm getting a little pump here. Biddy must be doing a little bit of a pump here. Did we get you into the Coliseum? Did you click on it? There we go, BB. BB just joined. Playa BB. And we got almost 100 of you guys joining us tonight. I think we'll hang out for a little bit. She messing up my short. Yep, and then from there you can get into the Patreon, man. I'll be live on Wednesday morning. Today I did a 4-hour long stream. We blasted Hyper Liquid. It was a killer trade. On the hype trade, what we ended up doing here, guys, let's go out here to a 15-minute. When hype was in this range right here, guys, Bitcoin came down. I said this right here is the absolute area to take the... Hold on, we'll blow it out here. Let me get my thumbs up. Where the hell is my thumb? Here we go. We'll blow this up real quick. Is this as big as it's going to get? Here you go. Can you guys see that? When Hyperliquid, again, I've been trading this range right in here. This is what we're all about. The cranksters want a range to trade. We want a range to trade against Bitcoin, with Bitcoin. Bang, bang, bang. When we came down right here, I said, hey, cranksters, we're taking the hype trade. Boom. Rest rip, baby. This was a great trade for Hyperliquid. It was an excellent trade. It was an excellent trade. It was a great trade, as a matter of fact. I think, what did I make? $1,500? 14 something, 1480. It was a good trade. Great trade, great trade, great trade. If you guys can, while I'm hunting for a little trade for us, if we're able to live trade, just please like and subscribe, guys. Would love to blow up the channel. Love to blow up the channel. Good stream, though, guys. Excellent stream. Good solid hour. A lot of alpha, guys, with the BTC pairs. Something much different than what most are talking about. But I would definitely be paying attention to these BTC pairs, for sure. I want to see here what Bitcoin's going to do. Let's go over here real fast. I have no. What do you use Market Cipher on low time frames? I don't, but I do use Market Cipher on large time frames. I tried getting in on this hype. I saw Bitcoin pumping. I'm watching it right now. Got a secondary trade right here. We're up 300. I took XRP on the rip. I was trying to get into the Hyperliquid. I was trying to get onto Hyperliquid right here. Was trying to get on Hyperliquid. I was trying to get on to Hyperliquid, but I didn't get it. I want to see what Bitcoin's going to do. And we got to see if Bitcoin's going to work on out of this tonight, guys. The best trading hours for me have been with China, with the Asian markets here in the next 2 hours. So I'm going to be paying attention to this. I'm watching Bitcoin right now. Let's see if Bitcoin can get a nice little a little pump into this real quick here. Got XRP. But I don't do these pre-sales of this ALX 2049, man. I don't know what these are. All right, I'm back here. How long have we been streaming? An hour and 15. Got almost 100 of you guys watching right now. Short video too, guys. You guys are able to go back, watch the content, really look at those BTC pairs, really look at BTC pairs, really look at some of the stuff that I was telling you guys on what to pay attention to, especially over the next couple months. Bitcoin is trying to fight on out of this. Let's see if she's got another run in her, if this is just a little dead cat bounce as she rolls back over. Is there any other coins that you guys want me to chart? You close that short, and now she's ready to stall. Yeah, it's crazy right now. Here's the thing about $88,000, guys. Is everyone wants to short $88,000. Near and virtual. I can tell you, dude, if you wanted some near, it was right at the bottom. That's a triple bottom right there. It is holding on for dear life. Your next level is going to be somewhere in this big gap right in here. Somewhere in this big gap right in here, man, is where it's going to be, guys. But it is on, man. If you like near protocol and you like kind of the AI narrative, this is it right here. Near is at the bottom, but here's the big thing too, is near is in a massive, massive range. You guys can see here that near is just in this huge range. Look at this. This is your range. So if you're going to long this thing, it's now. I mean, it's in this range. Completely in this range. Look at near, man. This particular range is I mean, this is an 80% range, guys, on near. This is huge. Look at this range. These ranges right here will make you rich. Crypto gain. Agreed. If BTC falls, near falls. I think it wants to head to 90 cents personally. 90 cents. Wait a minute. Near wants to fall to 90 cents. You think it's coming down 50% more? That's a pretty rough range on near protocol right there, buddy. I'm just telling you, that's rough. This, if it breaks this right here, dude, it's free falling. It's gonna fall down somewhere into this range right here. Somewhere into there. I mean, that's the bottom, dude. That's the bottom from 2023. If it's going to bottom, it's going to do something. But right now, it's holding. I'm just saying that if you're a near protocol guy and you want to add that to your spot bags, this is the bottom. Every time we've hit right here, that's 100% pump, 80% pump. That is a big range. Big range, dude. And then he said virtual is a very new token. Virtual protocol is very new. Let's go to Mexi. Mexi lists everything. It's going to be decision time for it as well. Somewhere it's going to fall right into here, somewhere in between this. Somewhere in here, man. If you're, you'd probably want it at 50 cents. You know what I mean? 50 to 70 cents, somewhere in here. Work on out of here and rip. But man, these new, I'm here to tell you guys, even coins like Arrow, I talk so much shit about Arrow, and the only reason being, guys, is these things are going to get pummeled. They are very new tokens. They are very new tokens. Look at Arrow. This thing has an insane range, you guys. Insane. We're talking between 44 and $1.80. Like, this is its range. This is really its range. This is crazy. These are very new, unbattle tested tokens, and this is why they're so much more volatile. I'm just saying, man, that I'd be buying Arrow underneath 50 cents. 50 cents to 30 cents, somewhere back in here, but these new projects get pummeled. These things have not been battle tested. These things have not been through a bear market cycle. They're the first to go. These are the first to go. And I mean, just look at it, man. Arrow's got this insane range. Big ranges right here, guys. Big ranges. $1.55 to 60 cents multiple times. I mean, just look at this. This is crazy. Even these little moves right here are crazy. From 66 up to $1. I mean, that's a 50% little move right here. When it's doing this, these are 50%, 50%. This is probably 100% for sure. I mean, it's down. Golly, it's down 60% right now. It's down 60. These are big ranges, big ranges, you guys, for Arrow. Big ranges. Taking a quick look at Bitcoin because I am looking to see if Bitcoin gets any bounce over the next hour or two. I'm looking at Hyperliquid as well. I'm looking at Hype. Actually, I might just take the Hype trade, but this thing cooks up here. I'll make a quick couple grand. Bitcoin's got to pop, though. Bitcoin's got to pop. I took XRP. We're up a quick 500. 527. Kyle White, what's good? We're up a quick hundo, 500. I'm looking to see here if Bitcoin can hold any of this. Realistically, guys, I think that tonight's going to be bullish as well. My best trading hours, I normally post a lot of different P&Ls, guys, when between 7:30 and 9:30 at night, when Asia opens up, man, and they're thick into their trading. They're just starting their week as well. They haven't had all the bullish action that we've had this morning. So either two things are going to happen. Either they're going to tank us. It's perfect short opportunity for them. Or two, they take us the next leg up. You know, that's the only two ways that that's going to play out for tonight. So I could imagine here, if these guys are going to do it, we filled the CME gap here. We kind of just run this across. You know, if these guys come in somewhere right in here around 86.2, I'd be looking to take a lot of these altcoins tonight. Let's go out to a 1 hour, something like this, to where, you know, again, we had our nice little pump, our morning dump right here into the CME gap. We had our daily pump. If we can dump back down into here and Asia dumps us down, they're going to want to get their pump. Do you see what I'm saying? I could see something like this happening. I could totally see something like this happening. Man, XRP's just been the prize winner, guys. XRP's been the prize winner. XRP's been cooking, baby. Look at it. The money is rotating. Bitcoin was cooking. I mean, XRP is cooking. I want to see if Hyperliquid, man, is Hype going to follow through in these altcoins? I'd like to see, let's just go to a 5 minute here. If Bitcoin's going to get another pop, I want to see, you know, Litecoin slowly doing it. Hype hasn't popped yet. I'm thinking maybe Hyperliquid's the play right now. You know, if Bitcoin takes another little run up right now, and again, this is the radical scalp method, guys, for a quick scalp. If Bitcoin pops right now, right up in here, goes for another swing, then I'd say Hyperliquid's going to do the same. XRP's already been ripping. I need to, what am I up? I'm up $750 on this. God dang, dude, we're cooking. XRP, yeah, we're up 845 on XRP. We just jumped into this on the stream. We're up $900. We're up $900 on that. I want to see if Hyperliquid's going to do the same. Hyperliquid's just kind of dead right now. Let's see if she turns around. This is the line in the sand for Hyperliquid. If she breaks down, then we'll just ignore it. I'd be looking somewhere back down here at 30, 32, 30. Looks like she's wanting to break down. XRP's cooking though, man. What's up with XRP? XRP coming up to our trend line. We gave this target earlier. 228, 227. I tried taking a short earlier and I got blown out of the freaking water. Blown out of the water. Lost a quick $1,000. All based on Biddy though tonight, guys. Let's see what Bitcoin does right now. If we're gonna take any more of these trades. I might need to close this XRP. Dude, this XRP trade's up $900. I might just lock this in actually. 225. 226. Let's look at this real fast. Let's take a quick breather. Let's look and see what Bitcoin's going to do. Hyperliquid is dog shit. It's not doing anything. XRP's been the winner, man. What is this? What's a ETF? Is that a crypto? I think I'm gonna lock in this XRP trade, man, for 900 bucks. 225.65. We'll hit close on that. Bang, we just locked that in. I just closed that up. Again, I do think that Bitcoin, if it comes down to here, guys, I'd be really paying attention to 86 grand. Just something like that. See if she pops back up and rages out for the night with Asia. I want some Hyperliquid, bro. What's up? You're only filming for $1,000. Ave, E-Crank, what up? What up, Cade Crypto? CAD Crypto, Cade Crypto. We've got 113 of you guys. If you guys could please like and subscribe. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. We went through a lot of alpha, you guys. We went through a lot of alpha earlier in the stream. If you guys want to rewatch, but again, please like, subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell because we're going to be doing this a lot, guys. There's a lot of trades to be made. There's a lot of meat on the bone. Guys, there's a lot of meat on the bone. Do you guys know how easy it is for AVAX to get from $12, $13 back up to 20? I mean, it's easy. It's easy, easy, easy. So you guys need to be paying attention right now. Really good trades right now on these altcoins, especially if Bitcoin. We're not asking for Bitcoin to do much. All we need it to do is just go up to 93,000. Excuse me. If we come on down here, guys, to 86, I'd be looking at something like that. We can look to take this trade. Yep. With that being said, guys, I mean, I'm going to be prepared for the next hour and a half. I'd be prepared for the next hour and a half for Asia. We're going to see, again, this morning, guys, was our wick. This was 7:30 at market open to fill the CME gap. If we look at this morning, BTC1 exclamation mark. Look, the CME gap this morning at market open, we filled this. This was Friday. We filled the CME gap instantly and took off. This was right here. Look at that. We filled the CME gap. See the gap? Filled it. And then we took off. Wouldn't be surprised if Asia now and the Asia trading markets, you know, we end up coming down, you know, something like this, and then we take off. But again, this isn't running. This is CME, but I do think that Bitcoin can come down to like 86 and then make another swing back up towards $88,000. Yeah, we looked at BNB a lot, dude. We went to BNB. We looked at BNB. We looked at Solana. We looked at ETH. We looked at Chainlink, Avalanche. I'm looking at Hyperliquid for a trade. Let's go back to Bitcoin right now. So again, my game plan over the next, over the next hour, I want to see if Bitcoin makes its way back down somewhere into here towards 86 G's, man. And then I'll be looking to take a lot of these altcoins. 86 G's just to get some good scalps. Again, we're not looking for large ranges for these scalps. Bitcoin comes down right into here. Boom. One little pop up to this halfway mark, which is very, very easy to happen. That's what I'm looking for. It's easy. Easy peasy, man. Now, if we break below really $86,000, then I'd be waiting for much lower. If we break below 86, I'm going to say, hey, let's take a breath, take a break, take a breath. Wouldn't be looking at that. So Bitcoin right now is it's fighting. It's fighting, guys. It is fighting. Let's see if we take I really would prefer Bitcoin just to come on down, man. Come on down. We're so close. I mean, 1 or 2% lower, and we can get some nice scalps. We got a lot of you guys in here, man. Thank you again for watching, and if you guys could please like and subscribe. I think I'm gonna be done for the night, man. That was a good stream. Solid hour and a half. Follow me on my X. Follow me on the YouTube for sure, man. Get the notification bell so that way when we do these, you guys. This is the beginning of the week. It's Monday. It is Monday, guys. You guys need to be prepared. It is Monday. We got a long week ahead of us of trading. And again, we can only trade when the market permits. So you better have a game plan when it gets there. You guys better have a game plan when it gets there. Otherwise, you guys are gambling. Don't be a bunch of boneheads, man, and go blowing your accounts. Man, I think I want to take this Hyperliquid. I'm watching Biddy right now, man. I'm watching Biddy. I'd really like to see Bitcoin. I mean, man, I saw this earlier where we came down, and then bam. I'd like to see this thing come down much lower. What is that, a 2% move? 2.36 to get up in this range. I think I'm going to take Hyperliquid right now. And we got things. Oh, that's right. We got Thanksgiving too. I will be on another live all Wednesday morning in the Coliseum. I took Hyperliquid, guys, on the fly. Took Hyperliquid on the fly, guys. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen here. We got this, but I don't know. I want to see what's going to happen here. I'm watching Bitcoin. I really should probably be a tad bit patient because I do think that we can come right down in here. I think Asia can take us down just a tad bit. But who knows? Let's see. We've already smacked almost $8,000 worth of profits the last 2 days on Hyperliquid. And then I lost 1,000 earlier trying to short. Well, I made 1,400 on Hype again, and then I lost 1,000 trying to short XRP because it's just been bulls on parades, baby. It's been cooking. I do want to see what Bitcoin's going to do here. If we can, like I said, come on down right into here, and then we can maybe get another pump. But this was the morning time right here, guys. I think we're in for another nightly pump. I really do, man. We ripped. I think we can see some really, really bullish price action today. XRP's kind of been telling the story too. XRP's just been raging, man. You know, let Bitcoin do its thing. Come down a little 2%, man. Come on down here and let's blast some freaking trades. Does anybody know? Are we able to? I can't listen to normal music without getting copyrighted, man. I got to play this dog shit. I want to play some real jams with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Let me load up this other screen real quick. Give me a second, guys. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. There's so much to be thankful for, guys. So much to be thankful for. I do encourage all of you guys just to keep swinging. Keep getting after it until you make it. We're all trying, man. We are all trying. That's what the Coliseum is all about. Everybody's trying. Everybody is working. You know, you got to be active, man. I'll just say it. Luck and activity, luck and blessings breed with activity, man. You got to be active. You guys got to be active. Out there trying, working every day. How do I say that? Luck and blessings favor the hardworking. They absolutely favor the hardworking. I would encourage everybody just to keep swinging every single day. You guys are working your asses off. Putting your hard-earned money at risk. Follow the right people. Continue to get educated. Be violent with your education. If you guys are trading, make sure you're violent with your rules and your strategy. Don't deviate. Do not deviate from the plan. Don't do it, man. We're up another 400, so that's 900. I told you guys I was going to take that Hyperliquid. $33.60. Yeah, this would be it, but I think she's going to cook it, dude. I think $33.60 Cade, if you were taking that, I would take probably 25 here, maybe 50% here, and then let the rest ride, dude. And then if she comes back down here with Bitcoin or even down here, reload all of it. Remember how I was showing you, Cade, how I was layering in and out? I had like just layering in and out left and right on those trades. Taking a piece, layering in, layering out on those trades, man. Let's get back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's fighting right here, man. Bitcoin is fighting right here. Let's see if this might be our bottom. Let's see if this is our bottom. I don't know. We're gonna finish out these trades right here, and then we'll call it a night, guys. Damn, we're up $2,000, bro. I just smacked $900 live stream. We're up another 800 right here on hype. I told you guys I was gonna take hype. It's really hard to tell you guys exactly all the moves as we're doing the radical scout method because they're on the fly, guys. That's why I called it radical. I'm watching Bitcoin. Bitcoin was getting a bounce. We're up another 880 right here. Let's see what happens here. Let's get back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's trying to fight on out of here. If Bitcoin can fight on out of here, then we might have ourselves a whopper. Make another couple grand. It'll be just a monstrous day. Couple days. You took it 25% TP. Good, man. Lock it in. Dude, have much stronger expectations for your trades, bro. One thing I will pride myself on in my group is that we lock it in. Guys, because of the strategy and our risk management and how we design the trade, we lock it in. And we do not feel like we missed out on a bigger move. There's always another trade. But guys, I promise if you guys learn to lock it in, and this thing turns around and pisses backwards, you're going to be so much more happier that you locked in a piece than as if you missed a portion of a runner to the upside or the downside if you're on a long or short. Come on, Biddy. What do you want to do? Alter holding. Yep, 10% on port today. Nice. You got that 10% on port today. Very good. 25% TP. Dude, these are scalps. If you guys are not longing from, the bottom and you guys are playing in this mid chop, and if you're winning, then you need to lock it in. Dude, lock it in. If you guys are longing from way down here, like this morning at the CME gap, these were TPs. Look at this. Look at exactly where we start getting rejection, guys, at this 88.5. I mean, this is right here. Look at where these candle bodies are closing. These are, you got to lock it in. It is a must to lock it in. Let's see if we can make some dough tonight, man. It'd be cool if we just pop off on this next little run up just a tad little bit, just a little tittle bit. Be nice, man. Be nice. Let's see. We got to follow Biddy. Let's see what Biddy's going to do first. Dominance is coming down. Big TC dominance. Let's look at that. Let's look at a quick BTC.D. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Ooh, look at that. Yes, it's coming down drastically. Look at that. It's coming down drastically. Let's go to the daily. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now we really need to pay attention to your BTC pairs. I'm telling you guys, BTC dominance coming down. We're finding some bottoms on BTC pairs. I think this is an excellent, guys, this could be it. Fingers crossed. I can give two shits less if there's an alt season. Just give me a big range where we can club. We can party. I mean, let me just rephrase that. I don't know if I'll be selling Bitcoin at $150,000 when I believe it's going to $1 million. I don't know if I'll be selling Chainlink. I'm a liar. I'll be selling Chainlink at $80. I had a huge public buy, dude, and I showed the world that I bought a lot of Chainlink. I want to see, dude, if hype can get your ass back up to 34.20. Golly, 34.20. We have some bangers during the stream here, guys. Some bangers. I hate moon math, though. I hate moon math. Let's see what Bitcoin's going to do. First biddy's got to actually make its way up. If it breaks down here, man, then ain't happening. Ooh, my girl Jupy baby. I haven't been trading Jupe, dude. Way too volatile. I haven't traded Jupy baby in a minute. Look at Jupe. Dang, dude. Jupe's at Jupe's at $24 or 24 cents. Oh my gosh, dude. This is what I think happens to Arrow. These new coin, dude, I don't know, man. Clean this up. Old Jupy babes at the fucking lows, a little lows, huh? Goodness gracious. This is low, dude. Goodness gracious. Let's go to T. Let's go to Mexi's been listing this thing forever. They're all just horribly low. This is not good. Yeah, guys, I'm just telling you, man, this is not good. I mean, Jupe, I like trading Jupe. These are big moves right here. I mean, this is a big move that we were trading. These are 100% swings, guys. 100% swings. 35 to 60 cents. Huge moves. Jupe is in the same category as Cardano. It's fucked if it doesn't start turning around. Golly. Jupe. And I'm not a Cardano fan, dude. I'm not in it for the tech. You know, guys, I'm here to tell you guys, I am part of certain streams, and I go onto these spaces, and some of these boys think that I heard the other day that Bitcoin is peace and Bitcoin is Christ. Thought I was in a fucking cult. Can you imagine somebody saying that? Bitcoin is peace. Bitcoin is Christ. Oh my gosh. And then they got little assholes like me jumping in, and I said, yeah, Bitcoin's a cash cow. Bitcoin is a cash cow that we all have a huge opportunity to make a lot of money. And I'm telling you, it was like 1v like 40,000. It was, these dudes they weren't having it, dude. These dudes weren't having it. What do you guys think about that, huh? Bitcoin is peace. I think I do think that Bitcoin, you guys, is going to $1 million. If you guys, want to, to store money, like a store of value, like gold, I think Bitcoin is the eighth wonder of the world. I do think that Bitcoin is, Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million. My kids are going to inherit my Bitcoin. I don't plan on selling it unless something tragic happens. Bitcoin's going to $1 million. But me personally, the reason why I got into crypto is volatility. You guys, everybody in this chat, we got 130 of you guys listening in right now, tuning in. You guys in crypto for the decentralization, to own a piece of the internet, or you guys in it to make some money? And again, this isn't financial advice, but are you guys in here to make some money? Just saying, man. You guys want to buy a house, a car, meet the love of your life, and be able to make some babies? I mean, I'm just asking you guys. I'm in it for some dough, boy. I'm not in it to give two shits less if it's decentralized. I thought that coin stock at $40 was the play. Meta at $90 was the play. I'm in it for the money, not the tech. I don't give two shits less, bro. The tech don't buy me anything. I don't give two shits less. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm crazy, man. I mean, you guys tell me. I love hearing the arguments, though. You know what I mean? That Bitcoin is the saving grace of all these things. And I think that Bitcoin is very centralized. I think Bitcoin is going to be very centralized. I think that the centralization of banks, institutions, governments are going to have much, much more than me and you. And I do think that it's going to be very centralized. So with that being said, that means that they need to buy. They have to buy. And if they're going to buy, that means the price goes up. I'm in it, so the price goes up. My little tangent, guys, we'll keep it. I mean, you guys tell me if I'm crazy, bro. You guys tell me if you guys are in it because Bitcoin's the I don't know, dude. I thought I was part of a cult the other night. I'm in it for the money. You know, Robert Kiyosaki said something the other day too, man, and so did Jason Casper. I don't know if you guys know about Robert Kiyosaki, but you know what? He uses Bitcoin and these other assets to buy cash flow, real estate that makes more money to buy more Bitcoin. And then that current Bitcoin that he bought is now a store of value that he doesn't ever have to sell. That's what I want to do. I want real estate that buys more Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's volatility will eventually be shaken out. Look, we're up 1,000. We're up $1,200. We're up $1,200 on this trade right now. I like that. I like that. Bitcoin's volatility, when it touches 500, 600, 700 grand, guys, its volatility will be shaken out, and that's the name of the game. How do you think it becomes a store of value? Gold is not volatile. Oh shit! What just happened here? Everything good? Can you guys hear me? Everything good? My stream cut out? We good? Just making sure that everything is good right now, guys, for the stream. All right, we're good. We're all here to make money, but I'm here for the fun and the challenge and the community. Right on, Steven. You know, Steven, going to everybody's business. You know, real estate is where it's at, dude. Real estate, you got to own some Bitcoin, some gold, some silver. You know what, dude? But me personally, because I got a wife, kids, family, I'm in it, dude, because I want to give, I want to buy these things that make more cash. I don't care, dude. The real estate doesn't ever lose its value against anything. Now we're talking, Biddy. Let's go, baby. Pop. Let's print some money, man. We're up $1,200 on these trades. I'm gonna take a secondary. Let's load up on this real quick and see if this happens. You know, some people, the cash. Michael Saylor, I don't know, man. I guess I'm not there yet. I'm just not there yet. I'd love to be in a position to where you just keep buying these things and you never have to sell them because cash you don't need cash. I'd love to be in that predicament to where I had so much cash flow. You have so much cash flow that you don't need cash. Imagine that, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, cryptocurrency, go put a ton of money into... What's going on here with my screen? Hold on, guys. This thing is tripping again. I feel like I'm being hacked right now. I don't know why this just keeps tripping out over here. Yeah, eventually, guys, you just have so much, cash flow that you don't need cash. I'm not there yet, so I want to use cryptocurrency to make as much and be able to buy as much as I possibly can with it. And then maybe one day, dude, when the cash is rolling in, I can give two shits less about cash. But until that day comes, dude, I want to buy low, sell high, and use a little bit of leverage in between. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't mind if Bitcoin came and swept, swept the lows at $82,000. That's probably what's going to end up happening. There we go. Bitcoin's trying right now, man. Bitcoin is trying. Guys, Ondo, everybody was so hyped up on Ondo. And please, all of my senior guys, please tell the chat what I say about Ondo when it's at $1.07. What do I say specifically? I had a big old sign for the entire year about Ondo. What do I say about Ondo at $1.07? Please. Pretty close. One said get out. Let me see if any of my senior guys are here from the beginning of January, February, March. I wonder if Razorback is still in here. Johnny G. If any of my senior guys in here. That a boy. Our boy Prosper. Our boy Prosper just came in here. You fucking short it. It's real simple, dude. When it gets to that price, you get after it. Get after it, dude. Every single freaking time. Every single time. God damn, what's up with my screen, dude? My screen is tripping. Why do I feel like I'm being hacked right now? Let's look at Ondo real quick, guys. It's almost been 2 hours. I might just close up these trades. I don't know what's going on with my my shit, but let's look at Ondo real fast, then we'll wrap it up. I might just close out these trades real quick here. We're up almost another. That's almost another $2,500 during the live stream at the end of the stream, 2 hour long stream. Ondo USDT. Let's go to Binance. Golly, this thing's due for a green week as well. I'm telling you, this is why I said every time you're at $1.07, dude, right up in here, you short this pig, dude. You just get after it. Every single time we're at the top. Here, look at this range. Bang, 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 bang. Look, from literally $1.07 on the candles here, $1.07, all the way down to 80 cents. You just short it, dude. You'll be all right. I don't know, man. Ondo's another one of those. I think of Ondo, Arrow, Morpho, Plume. I think all of these coins are so new that they're about to be battle tested, bro. We're about to see if the utility's there. You want to know what's survived the battle test? Ethereum, Solana, Chainlink, AVAX. They are battle tested, dude. They've been through multiple cycles. Doge. I think even Doge is battle tested, bro. Every single time Doge gets down to 7 cents, you long the shit out of it. Hold it to 50 cents. It's an easy 3x. I think that a lot of these new tokens are about to be seriously battle tested, man. They are about to be seriously battle tested. And we're about to find out if they're going to be around next cycle. You know, if I had to tell you through the three cycles that I've been through, how all of these, XRP battle tested. If I had to tell you through the last 3 cycles, there was XVG in 2017. Oh my gosh, XVG was the Ethereum killer. And then you had EOS, and EOS was the next Ethereum killer. And then all of a sudden we had Polygon Matic. Guys, and it was supposed to be the layer 2 Ethereum killer. I don't know, man. I tell you what, if we would have just put our whole lives into Bitcoin at 15 grand, it's outperformed all of them. You know, I like Chainlink. I like Chainlink at anywhere between $5 to $12. I think Chainlink owns, 60, 70% of the Oracle market. I think it's going to rip. I don't know about these, Ondo. I know that I would tell you a secret one that I would take a flyer on. I consider like flyers, and it'd be freaking Wormhole. I'd take a flyer on some Wormhole with Securitize. I would take a flyer on this. I would take a flyer on Wormhole with Securitize. It's like with BlackRock and everything. Ondo's doing the same thing, but when I'm looking at an asset that's got a 4x in it, 5x in it, 7x in it, oh my, I'd be looking at Wormhole. That's if I was going to take a gamble and I was going to say, you know what? Let's go ahead and piss this money away, which is what you're doing when you're buying Ondo. Who knows? Nobody knows, guys. Nobody knows. I don't give a fuck who you're listening to. Nobody knows. All right? Nobody knows. I would be probably taking a flyer on Wormhole. Wormhole with Securitize and BlackRock and using Securitize to put RWAs on chain just like Ondo. I've heard more about Wormhole than I have with Ondo, even though Ondo put hundreds of assets on chain. I'd be taking the flyer on freaking on Wormhole. I doubt any of you guys do you guys even own any Wormhole? I don't own any Wormhole. But when I do these, I listen to, like Discover Crypto and a handful of different channels. I think of, who's Securitize. Let me look into them. Oh, Securitize is working with freaking Wormhole. I would do that. I do think that the base network is going to be pretty big, but Aerodrome is in a massive competition with Uniswap. If you guys don't think that Uniswap's not figuring everything out and trying to still be a leader in the decentralized exchanges, Uni ain't somebody that you fuck with, man. Uni's a big project. Uniswap. That's a big project. Excuse me. I want to see, man, if this thing's going to pop on off. I want to see if this thing pops off here for our trade on. I don't know if anybody else took hype. We're up another 1,200. We are up another 1,200 if we were to close it right now, which means that that's almost $2,000-$3,000 during the stream. What's Bitcoin doing, man? We've been streaming for 2 hours. And again, guys, the plan here, I like how Bitcoin, real quick, I do like how Bitcoin is slowing down right here. I want to see if Bitcoin starts rounding out right now. If this is our bottom going into these Asia hours, starts rounding out. Otherwise, I would say if it breaks here, let's start looking towards this area. Right here towards 86 was my big number. But let's see what happens here with Bitcoin. Again, I hear more about Base and Armstrong than Uni, though. No, you're right. I think you're right. You shorted BTC with the tight stop loss up here. You're shorting this, huh? Bang. We got a shorter. I'm here to tell you in the next, what time is it? 6:30 in the next hours, there's going to be winners and there's going to be losers. I am long. And I am long from the bottom of hype as we are rounding out the way Bitcoin's rounding out. So I want to see if Bitcoin gets one little pop. This is also going to get a little pop. If we get all the way up to 34.20, if we get up to 34.20, I'm going to make $3,000, which means it's another $5,000 day, another $5,000 day. Yep, just a quick pop, dude, up to the top. Come on now. We don't need to overlook any of this. We just need to just play with Bitcoin. If you guys, we got 111 people watching the stream here on X. Please follow me on X, guys. How come you guys haven't followed me? You guys are just tuning in, hearing me rant about how we want to make money with crypto. You guys must not be following because I'm not in it to win it for the decentralized future in 2085. The year 2085, everything's on a blockchain. Yeah, I want to make money now. Fuck that. Please like and subscribe. Here we go. Look, we're up another 1,500. We closed the other 900. That's $2,400. God dang, dude. Come on, baby. Get your ass up there, hype. Bang, bang. Let's go. Ah, what's Biddy doing, man? Can Biddy get a little more juice in it? Benny's just chilling right now. I tell you what, these alts are going to fly. If Biddy holds this, who knows? Nobody knows, man. I took hype because I saw Bitcoin just making this little range right here and just kind of just rounding out. Let's see if she breaks here, I'll just close these trades. One little pop up to 30. Man, we get up to 34.20. Woo! What a good stream. We finished strong. I gave you guys alpha. We did some live trading. We killed it, baby. But first of all, I don't trade for you. I trade for me, not for entertainment. This is not for. Come on, baby. And we did. We went over a lot of alpha today, guys, on the BTC pairs. Come on, hype. 34.20. What do we make over here at 34.20 on this? I have two positions over. This will be 1,600 on this one. Oh, come on. I guess I'll hang out with you guys to see if I get wrecked or if I'm gonna close these out or if we're gonna kill it. Again, I tell you guys, my best trading is between literally now and 10:30 at night. The Asian markets are hot. It's either on or it's not. You guys got any questions for me as you guys are tuning in? We got one of our members on hype as well with me. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. What do we got? What do we got? Bitcoin dumping on us? Oh man, we got this dude keep asking if I sold seed phrases to earn 350 in the CD4Kai project. No, we're not a bunch of scammers here, bro. We don't sell seed phrases. Again, thank you guys for joining me, man. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you guys could like and subscribe. We're in a couple of trades right now on Hyperliquid. Couple of trades on Hype. We're waiting to see if these follow through for the next, really the next 40 minutes. You know, Bitcoin's just playing in this range right here. Bitcoin is totally just playing in this range. Again, I have Hyperliquid. We're up, $1,400 on this trade right now. We're waiting to see if Bitcoin gets some follow through. It's slowing down. Let's look at Market Cipher real fast. 10-minute here. Looks like she's just getting started. We came down to the zero line. I think my biggest goal before I took the first Hyperliquid trade was Bitcoin comes down to 86 grand. If we go out to an hour, you guys can see where I'm kind of, my idea on this is kind of come up right around 86K, and then we rip back up. You know, on the 1 hour, she's doing good, but momentum is getting weak to the upside right now. Momentum's getting weak to the upside on the 20 minutes. It is very, very flat. Money flow is very, very flat. 10 minute. I think we get in this little pullback. I do think that if we pull back down into here somewhere, I think this is going to be our best bet for a nice killer long for tonight. But let's see. Bitcoin right now could totally rip. When I say rip, guys, I mean just back up to today's daily high. Right up here, 88. You can see she normally pulls back like that and then pops. Boom, she could pull back and then pop. And she has been holding this range right here. Bitcoin has been totally holding this range right in here until it breaks. Let's see what happens. Again, thank you guys for joining me. If you could please follow me on X, follow me on YouTube. We've been streaming for 3 hours, 2 hours. We've been streaming for 2 hours on X and YouTube, and I streamed for 4 hours this morning in the Cranksters Trading Coliseum. Beast mode, baby. We've been streaming all day, making trades. We've been cracking them. It's been a solid day so far. Tuesdays, I'll just be trading for myself. Wednesdays, another 3-4 hour stream in the Coliseum. Let's see what happens here. Should we take a biddy long as well? Just ham hock this shit. Let's get the next song going on here. How's the music, guys? Since we can't, yeah, Shirley Sound. It was a good day, man. It was a good day. Dude, yesterday we popped off a little over like $6,000. This morning, $1,400 trade, a minus $1,000 trade. And now we're in some more of these, $1,400 trades right here. We're up $1,400 if this sticks. I'm thinking, Bitcoin could just get one little pop, dude. We'll make another 2,600. Overall, though, dude, you know what I mean? Asians raging like a bitch. To be determined. To be determined. I think that Bitcoin's going to make one final drop, dude, down towards 86, and then we take off again. I think that they are going to give us one more drop, dude. One more drop, 86 grand, and then we can take some longs. But, Bitcoin's just kind of just been respecting this range, guys. Since the beginning of the stream, it's been an hour and 20 minutes holding this range right here. This might be it. This isn't, I don't care if you guys are looking at the 1 minute chart with me. Go to a 20 minute. You can see Bitcoin has been holding this range right here. Wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin rips from here right back up and puts it, 89, 90 Gs for the Asian markets. We could also dump right back down towards 86 was my bigger target. 86. Kind of do something like this. Whoop. Like that. And then right up here to the top for something like this. Something like that, you know what I mean? Even if it just or we could see something like that too. Right up to 90. We could totally see something like that. Someone said the Asians will sweep. Sounds close enough to you. Someone said the Asians will sweep the lows. I think 86.5 and bounce. Yep. That's what I'm looking for, man. 86.5. That's what I was talking about. 86.5 right in here. 86 right in here, dude. And again, I get this trend line here, guys, from literally this level. Look at this crypto gain. You can see it's just, we've been inside of this little range right here for, 2 days. I could see us coming right down into this range. I just kind of drew a little trend line right here that's kind of just matching up. A couple of touches would make sense. And then on top of that, if we, let's see, if I pulled a fib from here to here, we're right on it. There's a golden pocket fib right there. Pretty close, little below it if we wick. But you know what? It wouldn't make sense that we kind of just come down one more time and then bounce out of here. Maybe. Who knows? But Bitcoin has been maintaining this range right in here. This has been its range. And I don't know if I'm going to be around for these trades, guys. I'm going to be on my laptop on the couch, dude. I think I'm done streaming. I've done my leverage right now, dude, is 1x with 100 grand. 1x leverage, 100,000. We're up 650 right now. We were up almost $1,300, but I'm just letting it ride. 1x leverage, 100 grand. This trade, we're down 750 right here, but we got 5x leverage with 21,000. We're rocking, dude. Look, there goes Bitcoin. Bitcoin finally breaking down now. Look at it. Let's see if we get our plan. One X leverage with look, there goes Bitcoin right there. You don't like my leverage, bro? 1x leverage? I can't believe you don't like my leverage. 1x leverage? I like my leverage. It's very subtle. I like my leverage. Look at Bitcoin coming down. Oh no. My other position, I'm at 5x leverage. If that's impressive. Most of my trades, man, I use anywhere between $10,000 to $20,000 worth of margin, and 1 to 10x leverage. The moves are so violent, guys, that again, when you're looking at this, Bitcoin, even in this range right here, dude, of 1%. I mean, this is 0.35%. Use 10x leverage, bro. That's 3% move. 3% on 100 grand, make quick 3 Gs. You know what I mean? Or however you're gonna play it, dude. But I don't use crazy leverage. You got stopped out, and I can't. Yep, Prosper said it. I don't get liquidated, bro, on 1x leverage. Doesn't happen. Can't happen. You know what I mean? Can't happen. Won't happen. Bitcoin finally broke down. Let's see what happens here from here on out. Let's see if it's over with or if we can start cooking. Really, the next hour is going to be telling us, guys. I think I'm going to end up logging off. Sorry, guys. I got my little puppy right here. I'm still live, Lou. I'm still here, dude. 2 hours, dude. Lou, I did 4 hours in the Coliseum, 2 hours on YouTube and X. Live streaming, live trades. I'm pretty beat, dude. Just got back from a 4-day trip to Vegas from F1. Goodness gracious, guys. I think I'm done for the night, to be honest with you guys. I am. I think I'm done, guys. I really do. I think I am. Excuse me. Yeah, Crypto Gain Hub. Cheers, buddy. I think I'm going to call it a stream, guys. 2 hours and 20 minutes, 6 hours of streaming. I think I'm done. If you guys could please like and subscribe. Grab my 8 Gs in the process. That's why, made a quick $8,000 the last 2 days. I'm still recovering. I think I'm going to call it, guys. I think I'm going to call it tonight. So, Sigma, get inside. Everybody, please like and subscribe to the stream. Let me get closer to my mic. Hey. Stop fucking around. Get in the Coliseum, dude. Get in the gateway. Come join us. You guys will have a good time. You guys are going to learn, that's for sure. Everybody's a lot like-minded. Everyone's working hard. But you want to know what's super cool, guys? A lot of my you scammer, you're leaving now. I'll be active in the chat room. I'm exhausted just watching you today. I know, Prosper. Prosper is one of my OGs, man. He's been in here since the beginning. He's been in here since January, man. When I first started, I barely started my YouTube, you guys, in June, July. But I've had a Telegram since January. And we're growing every day, guys. If you guys want to learn how to do the CryptoCrank Radical Scout method, if you guys want to be part of a elite trading group, I think everybody says that they're the best. But I can tell you there's only a handful that are going to show you the real life trades, the real life P&Ls, the real life everything. Here, let me show you guys something cool. I didn't think it was too cool. I got my freaking ass handed to me. Look at this. Here we go. Show you guys my wins. I'll show you guys my losses. Look at this. I got blasted for freaking $7,800. $7,800. We made $8,000 the last 2 days. We made $8,000 the last 2 days on my trades. But right before that, Bitcoin took my fucking lunch. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night, guys. I will see you guys later. I hope that you guys have learned a little something, man. Protect your capital. Continue to get educated as you guys are putting your hard-earned money. As you guys are putting your hard-earned money to work and at risk, as you are trying to become a day trader, trading futures, stocks, bonds, gold, it's all at risk. Try to have a game plan, have an answer for your entries, your exits, your stop losses. Do not deviate from the plan. Get into the Coliseum. I'll see you guys till next time.